Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another one chunk at a time, Iron Man number 11. First and foremost, before we get into anything, I would truly and genuinely like to thank you all. The amount of support that you guys have been showing me recently has blown my mind. The channel is growing faster than I have ever seen it before. Even back in the heyday of Slay Brother, we are growing faster than I have ever experienced. According to my last video, about 60% of you are not subscribed. So don't be a weenie, hit the subscriber button. I've set myself a goal as of right now to hit 20k subs this year. Help me out, help me do that. Secondly, on the last video as well, I asked for 500 likes and you guys gave me over 1,000 likes. That is just stupid, but thank you so much. Again, I would really ask the same thing this time. Let's hit that 1k likes again. The past 3 weeks, I've put in about 100 hours per week to get this video done. Hours of sleep per night. So, hit me up. Just click the button. Anyway, drop in the description. Go follow the Twitch. Enjoy the video, guys. So, I kind of been lying to you guys for a while. So, I know that I said in my last video that this is going to be my primary place of training. And yeah, it has been. But the thing that I neglected to mention, and every single time I got a level, is that I hopped to a non-PvP world. So I have been using PvP worlds for probably the last 1,200-ish law runes that I've had to my name. After we got the last genie for the level, I decided it was time to switch to PvP worlds to come mine in a PvP world so that we could bank a whole lot quicker. I was able to max out at about 775 tick perfect iron if I didn't blink or pick my nose or do anything other than that. But unfortunately, with this teleport right here, we are out of law runes. As you can see in the bank, we have about 20 left, and I do want to keep those just in case we need them for some purpose or another. We're also at 45k, about 45k iron ore, so I knew that this problem was going to happen, and we do have about 25,000-30,000 left iron ore left that we need to do. So I put my thinking cap on and came up with a strategy. And here's what I have. I had considered a couple different methods that I kind of theory crafted, but not really. I'd considered just walking back and forth in Varrock from East Bank to West Mine, back and forth. And we'd probably max out at about 400 or 500 iron per hour, which is just way too slow for me. So I put my thinking cap on and realized that in a PvP world now, you can actually use looting bags to store stuff in the open. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I have my I have my looting bag. Unfortunately, we can't use it when we're in the mine itself, but using the dueling ring teleport, we can teleport back here to store all of our iron and go back for another trip. And you're thinking, aren't you going to eat a whole lot of emeralds in this process? Yes, I am. I don't know the exact amount that I'll need. It's 200 iron ore per dueling ring roughly, and we need about 30,000 left, so 150. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm doing that math right. Anyway, but the good thing is we have this trader right here, and he trades emeralds very cheaply. 550 for 2 different emeralds. So we can actually do this very quickly. So I'm thinking my method from here on out until we hit the 75k is teleport to duel arena right here, run up to the mine like I'm doing right now, teleport back to the duel arena, put all of my iron in the looting bag, and then run back up here for another inventory, and then we'll bank down here at the bank, in which I can then hop to a regular world, have my main kill me, reset my run energy, rinse and repeat. I don't know exactly how many iron per hour that I will get from this. I'm assuming, maybe 600, maybe 700, hopefully a good amount. I know that it'll be faster than the regular Varrock East Bank to Varrock West Mine would be. So I'm just hoping that it'll be relatively fast and we can get this done, pretty quickly rather than it being really, really slow or, using law runes, which we don't have. Our very first level of the video, there is, 86, 87, 87 mining. Should just be about 2 more levels until we're done mining. But oh my gosh. This is brutal. Like, this is awful. At least with silver rocks, I could look away for 1, 2, 3 seconds, sometimes 20 or 30 seconds without having to worry. This is straight clicking no matter what. Oh, man. This method is a little bit slower, probably getting about 650, 700 an hour at max efficiency. It's still not fun, but we're going to get done pretty soon, I guess. I think we're at about 50-something thousand in the bank, so we're making our way along. I would like to give a massive, massive shout out to my guy Happery right here. Not only is he the one who makes all the thumbnails you guys see every other week, but he is the third known chunk man to ever grind out 70 smithing, no anvil, bronze pickaxe on silver bars. He's been working on it, and it also took him close to 500 hours. So massive congrats to him. Here he goes, and he is released from the prison. There is 70 smithing. A massive congrats to him. J-Lo, you're next. Well, moments ago, we have just used our last dueling ring that we have to our name. Unfortunately, that means we are going to have to go buy a good amount of emeralds from the gem shop trader over in Kharid, which is no problem, but it'll take me a little bit to get, I suppose. Other than that, we are, well, 6k away from 88 mining as well, so that's nice to see too. So I've just been painfully working towards 84 mining for forever, and this man decides not only to come and drop 500 rings of forging near me, he has on multiple occasions just come in here and dropped rubies. I just want to finish this, man. I don't need to be made fun of. This is just your friendly reminder to always join the Chunkus Lad clan chat. You can come and hang out with me and all of my friends. Let's go. My gosh, I swear this is the first time I've recorded a clip in literally like 4 days. But there is 75 smithing, a fantastic the voice crack, what am I, 17 still? Very nice level to hit. We can now make a whole bunch of goofy fun stuff. I suppose that's fun. I think we have about 50 or so rings of forging left. I don't really know the exact amount we'll have to go back for in the iron department. I guess I'll figure that out once we get there, but I don't think it'll be too much. I'm not even sure we'll hit 89 mining, to be honest, but we'll get pretty darn close. I knew it was sneaking up on me at some point. I didn't know it was going to be the inventory, but we just used our last ring of forging. Very unfortunate, man. So I think we're gonna use the remaining of our iron ore here on the furnace right now to get down to about 5,000 left, because if we split this in half, it's allegedly a 50-50 split for iron. It's really not. It's really like a 40-60 split, to be honest. We should get about 17,500 more, which will bring us up close to 50,000 on the dot. And I think my exact number that I will need is about somewhere in between 53 and 54,000 in total. And I still do have about 300 to 400 steel bars that I'll be able to make. The reason why I'm going to keep about 5,000 is because once I get those bars, I'm actually going to take them to Varrock, smith them all out, and since I've been in a PvP world for the last like 150 hours, you don't get any random events here. So I haven't had any shot at a ruby other than mining in like 2 weeks now. If I can get a couple extra rubies, I will save myself a good amount of time, and it depends. I could get, 3 pinballs and 15 rubies from those, and that would save me pretty much all of my time. So that's what we're going to do from here. We're going to use the last 30,000 here, head off to Varrock, smith what we have, come back, see what the damage is, and then go from there. Again, this is my first time recording in probably about 3 to 4 days, but like 60 hours of game time. There is 77 smithing. We are almost done all of our iron. I'll give you a quick update and show you what we're looking at right now. All right, in the bank, we are down to 8,000 iron ore and 45.6k iron bars. That's insane. We're going to go all the way down to 5,000 iron and then go to the anvil to smith it all, just in case I get some extra rubies, because if I somehow get like 30 or 40 rubies, I won't have to do any additional mining at all. But I'm assuming I may get, 0 to 10. Who knows, really? So let's press our luck, but we are almost done. After many days, we are finally at 5,000 iron in the bank. This will be the last inventory of iron that we will do for the time being. Once I'm done smelting this inventory, we'll get some numbers. We'll take a look at how much we will have to do. I don't think I'll have a solid number right away. I'll explain that a little bit in like 10 seconds for you guys. But we're finally seeing the home stretch here. Oh my gosh. I think I did mention this before, but I had about 500 to 600 coal in the bank as well. So some of the iron, yeah, 266 steel bars. So that's what, 532 coal that I had. I turned those into steel bars. So we ended at 47,001 iron bars. It does seem to be pretty consistent, 50-50. I'll be honest on the coal. I was after doing the grind. I should have ended. I mean, if we continue to go without stopping right now, we would end with roughly 49.5, which is what I roughly estimated to be on the iron bars. Now we're going to head off to Varrock, smith all these steel bars, and then once we're done doing that, I'll do a little bit of math, find out exactly how much we still do need to go. That is the end of our steel bars. We had like 260 something, as you saw, so we, as of right now, are at just a touch over 1.5 mil smithing XP. And we need a touch on, I think it's 50k under 3 mil XP. So we practically have to double what we have right now. So as of right now, we need to make 11,500 steel plate body, or iron plate bodies. With that being said, we do have 9,400 plate bodies banked already, with pretty much 10,000 plate bodies banked to begin with. So I am now realizing that I'm actually going to need a whole lot more iron than I was actually expecting, and we really need to get lucky with rubies. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, I was one step away from going in the bank, and I would have cried. Please, please, I don't think anybody has ever cared about getting rubies so badly from a pinball like I am right now. Please, for the love of all that is good and holy, give me some rubies. Please, please. The last couple pinballs that I've gotten haven't been rubies. It has to be rubies here. No! No! Why? Oh, gosh. Literally could have shaved hours off of my life. Oh, snap. There is 80 smithing. Very nice. I can now make a bunch of useless stuff, but it is a fantastic milestone level to hit. Oh, and 1325 total level as well. Just one more plate body. There we are. There is 83 smithing. We are now one smithing level away. Holy smoke. Right now, this is what the bank looks like. We have only 508 bars left, which is okay. And we also have some random silver and gold ore as well, which we can use for a decent amount of smithing XP. So I'm going to use all of this up. And then I have about 250 nature runes, and if I use my bryophyta staff, that'll be increased to about 280. I'll save a couple, but I'm going to superheat a good amount of iron ore as well, and then smith those. After that, we'll get our final totals for what we're going to be needing to take a look at here, how many more iron we will have to mine additionally. I'm not expecting it to be too much. We will get this done on time, surprisingly. But we do have one more mining grind ahead of us. These will be my last iron bars that I had from my smelting grind. 47,000 iron bars smithed in the past 48 hours. Just think about that. 1.7k per hour. So if anybody wants to do the math, feel free to. We are now down to 264k XP until we get the level that we need. So, like I said, we are going to start turning the iron ore that we have right here into bars using superheat. We'll get a couple hundred that way, smith them out, and then we'll do a little bit of other smithing, and then we'll finally get back to some mining. Ignoring the very small amount of XP that we will get from our gold and silver, these are the end of our iron bars that we're going to do for right now. So, rather than going doing mining and smelting right away, I'm going to do something not expected. As some of you know, I do have one Obor key left. Obor can drop some pretty good stuff that might help us. My third place drop that I could get would be law runes. It would simply help me bank a little bit faster than normal, so I would take law runes if we got him. Secondly, he can drop a good amount of nature runes, so if we got one nature rune drop, that's like 70 guaranteed iron ore and would save me a good amount of time. But the very... Oh man, if I got this drop. He drops... Oh wait, hold on. Rick, give me a ruby. Most importantly, the best drop that I could possibly get from Obor, perhaps ever, is 5 rubies, because he can drop 5 noted rubies and 5 noted diamonds, and he drops them commonly. I feel like we didn't get many on our entire grind doing him. I feel like we only got 2 or 3, maybe 4 across the entire grind, so I feel like we're due for one of these drops. If I could get one, it would save me from mining 700 iron ore, which is like 2.5 hours of work right there, so I'm really hoping that he'll... I'm just hoping. Please, Obor. Obor, I'm once again asking you for your financial support. Please. Just one time, give me what I want. Just once. Alright, please, rubies. No! Ah, gosh. The one time, mate. The one time I need something from you. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's, How in the past... Oh, man. Okay. I'm just sad now. I am really hoping this is the last time that I will have to say this on this grind. There is another mining level. 89 mining, 1 away from 90, 10 levels away from 99, and we're not even halfway there yet. Sweet. Well, Teddy, I'm happy you could be here to join me during this, but this last inventory right here will bring us up to 13k iron in the bank. This should be enough, if not very close to being done. I may have to come back here for like 5 or 10 minutes to finish it out. It really all depends on the 50-50 split that I end up getting from smelting the iron. Unfortunately, we only got 3 rubies. We probably should have gotten 4 or 5 rubies from this grind, but you know, it's just RNG sometimes. So we only have 3 rings of forging, which is guaranteed 420, and then past that we'll be on 50-50 split for everything. So let's get started on the smelting. But first, there we go, 13,003. After hundreds upon hundreds of hours of mindless grinding, this inventory will give us all the iron bars that we will need to get 84 smithing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's finally over. Also, quick shout out to my boy Rodos/Zach. I've been using one of his accounts, account sharing, as a suicide account for myself to make all this grind so much faster. So thank you very much for letting me borrow an account for a little bit. I've killed myself to restore my run energy quite a few times. So there we go. There it is. 6,800 nearly bars. Now for the really fun part. We get to go smith them all. Actually, before that, we're actually going to do the cooking step as well. We need to get 1 level, and then a gourmet impling will give us a chef's delight to 3+ boost that up to 70. So we'll get that pretty quickly as well. So these are the last 2 things that we need to do. The cooking should be really quickly. The smithing will take about 4 hours. Well, dang it. I just missed the level, but we got 58 hunters. So that's actually something that I've been working towards passively on this grind. Every single place that I've been, the Kharid mine, the Varrock East Bank, and the furnace and lumbridge are all very close to impling spawns. So I pretty much got 57 to 58 hunters simply from catching random implings as they would, you know, fly by there. I was hoping to get the full level, but unfortunately I didn't. Now we actually have access to nature runes, meaning I can now get impling jar generators, which is going to make my life 1,000 times easier here, especially if we ever want to, like, you know, catch 1,000 implings, bank them for medium clues, and see how many we can grind out. So that's actually a great level to get. Okay, that took us way too long, but we got the chef's delight finally. Probably took us probably about 150 or so, and it's a 1 in 100, so it is what it is. But we finally got the chef's delight. Got a couple other goodies along the way as well. Let's go buy about 400 chickens from Ali Morrisane, and then we can cook those right there, and our grind should be really fast from there. So we are going to get started on the smithing very shortly. Oh man, everything's coming to place though. Just one more chicken and we will be hitting our final level. There is 57 cooking. We can now boost using the Chef's Delight that we just got to cook the curry from the curry leaves that we can get from either Gourmet or Eclectic Implings. That is fantastic. Now all we have left to do is to go smith for about 3 hours. And then we're done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we killed one rock slug and got what we needed. Dwarven Stout. Let's go. Now we are 12k away from getting our level. Let's head back. First, we're going to do the curry, which will be very quick for us. And then we will head off to finish up the last 400 or so bars at, of course, I've fallen. Thank you. All right, we have about 5 uncooked stews right now. We simply have to boost up, put a couple of leaves in here. I don't know how long I'm going to have the boost for, so I got to do this quickly. Okay. Wait, am I cooking? Oh, thank goodness we cooked the curry. Oh my goodness, I would have been very upset. Okay, all right, well, there we go. We only have one more thing left to do. Let's go smith our rune freaking bar. Let's go do it. The time has come. The final inventory. If you only knew how much time and effort I've put into this to get this finished on time. Hundreds of hours in only a few short weeks. I've gotten hours of sleep per night. Hours of sleep to get this done, to be here for this level. We are just a couple more away. There it is! 84 smithing! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's done. Oh, it's done. Holy crap, man. That was bullcrap. That was awful. That was the worst thing ever. I'm not even kidding. Like, I of course I'm having a little bit of hindsight right now, or foresight, but that might have been worse than the silver grind. Maybe not, but it was putrid. So, the most exciting part, actually, it's literally useless because I'm, like, processing this rune bar isn't going to do anything for me. But, let's grab a hammer. Let's head over and let's officially process this rune bar. Oh my gosh, got everybody. Oh, man. Oh, okay. All right, so I got to drink the Dwarven Stout. Let's process this. And then, you know what we're doing? We're rolling a new chunk for the first time in 2.5 months. 2.5 months. Okay. Drink the Dwarven Stout. Smith it. Yes! It's been smithed. Yes! Oh my gosh. The chunk has been defeated. It is finally done. Let's roll our new chunk. But first, we have an alch to make. One thing that we need to do before we leave this putrid place is get the ultimate retribution off of what I am so mad that we got 2 clubs. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to motherfucking high alch this thing. See ya! Bye-bye club. Oh my gosh, 36k. Best 36k I've ever gotten. And you know what? To even show more disrespect, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping the 36k. You're gone. Yes, drop it. See ya, idiot. I don't need it. Okay. Enough stalling. Enough further ado. What you have all been waiting for 2.5 months. Let's finally roll another chunk. I can't believe it. It's finally here. We are done. We have defeated the upper chunk of Varrock. Let's get to it. Oh my god. Okay, every single one of these chunks that I have highlighted have been vetted already, and they are chunks that I can at least get one step in. That is my new rule. So if I can at least get one step in that chunk, it is unlockable. So even like the exam center down here, I can get in via up here, so I can unlock that. So I'm not gonna milk it. I took out all the tutorial island stuff so that we're not gonna roll a fake chunk. I'm not milking it. We're just going to go for it. I'm not even going to close my eyes. I'm not looking away. We're just going to go straight for it. We're going to pick a new chunk. I want to see what my destiny is going to be because I, along with you all, have been waiting months and months and months for this. So, without further ado, where's the next chapter? Season 2. Where will Season 2 of our series begin? That's right. I said it. Season 2. You know, that's literally the only chunk, actually not the only chunk, but really one of the only chunks that I get literally nothing on. I mean, cool. That's awesome. I can now walk through there, walk around here. But that's the biggest nothing chunk ever. Wow, that's, okay. All right, next one. Next roll, what do we got? Yes! Yes, we unlocked it. This is the chunk that I've been hoping for because there's a very real possibility that I will unlock Motherlode Mine very shortly. And if I do that, then I would have to get 83 crafting, and the best way for me to do it is to use the silver that I already have. And I did not want to use the furnace in Lumbridge anymore, but by unlocking this, we are free from the furnace in Lumbridge. We can actually use an okay furnace. That is incredible. There's one very small thing in here that we have to do before we move on to our next one. We can't complete Prince Ali yet or any other quest, but we can now make a best in slot mage hat, or range hat, sorry. So let's go do that real quickly. As we look upon the forbidden land that is no longer forbidden, we make 1, 2 clicks, and we come back, and we are in a beautiful world that we can now explore. Will I get a song? Yeah, so there you go. I just unlocked the song Al Kharid. That proves it that I've never been here before on my silver grind or any other grind ever. Any other grind. There we go. All right. That's literally it. We're done. There's nothing else that we need to do here. I mean, I get a nice furnace. I will at some point grab all the amulet molds and stuff like that. But other than that, there's nothing else that we have to do. I mean, I guess I can kill one of these guys over here real quickly. But other than that, there is nothing left that we have to do here. The agility shortcut, I don't need to worry about for quite a while because I obviously don't have access to the completed diaries. So, you know what? Let's roll a new chunk. All right, I am really hoping for 11 right now. If I could get 11 and we could start moving over towards Port Sarim, I'd be a very happy boy. A very happy boy. Again, no milk, only substance. Let's roll it. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! I don't think we really have a whole lot to get done in the ham area. I think there might be a couple that will, or a couple ham pieces that we'll have to get. But other than that, we have access to a really fast way to get clues. And again, let's do a couple clicks. And for the first time, let's take a peek back here. Do I get a soundtrack unlocked? Huh, odd. Okay, interesting. Last time we spoke with Hans, our playtime was at 53 days and 8 hours. Let's see in the past 3 weeks, how much time we've put in to get this done on time. Hans, what do you got for me? You've spent 66 days, 9 hours, so 66 days and 10 hours in total. Let's find out what that equates to. Holy smokes. 314 hours in the past 3.5 weeks to get this done. Again, if you haven't hit the like button already, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all really did enjoy this episode. Like I said, it has taken me hundreds of hours to do, and towards the end, I was getting hours of sleep per night so that I could get this video out on time for you. Because as I said, you know, we're here to push the limits, we're here to create a legacy, and that's what we're going to do. So you know what? It's been darn fun doing it too. What an achievement. 84 smithing. Here's a final look at all the stuff that we got from our smithing grind as well. I haven't even gone down into the ham yet, but we will start that at the very beginning of next episode. I really hope that I can actually start to put out weekly episodes now that I don't have to do like insanely long grinds, but I very well could have to do an insanely long grind very shortly. I don't know what it'll be, but it could happen. Anyway, I hope you all did enjoy. Please hit the subscribe button. Definitely go to the description, like I said earlier. Get the go to Twitch. Follow my Twitch. We've been popping off recently on Twitch, and like the video as well. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Hopefully next week. Peace.